Started the trading session, placed a trade, almost immediately lost money. Ouch. One of the things I've struggled with in trading the most is handling losses. It's difficult and no one likes the feeling of losing, especially when you're trading live on YouTube. But one of the best things that can happen in trading is when you can take a step back, adjust, and get the win. And in this video, I'm going to attempt to do exactly that. If you're new to trading, you probably think the game is just trying to guess whether the market's going to go up or down. But what's infinitely more important is how do you handle your emotions in between trades. What you're about to see is live trading footage recorded live on this channel, which I do every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 a.m. This is a real example of a trader trying to take on the challenge of going from losing to winning. Strong breakout on the open, worth taking for me. EMA acting as support. Will the bears sell off? They could, right? They try to sell off here. Will that happen again higher? Maybe. But, you know, my job is to execute my rules consistently, just to execute my strategy according to my rules and procedures. That's my job. It's not to try and guess. It's not even to try and be right. Being right assumes that you can predict what's going to happen. You can't. I can't. You can't. The skill, in my opinion, is when you see a setup, can you just take it and execute your process? That's hard. That's hard to do, right? And it's even harder to hold to that trade when you see the market going against you, like right now, right? So what that is what? Uncertainty. There's a lot of uncertainty in trading. And so as humans, we don't like uncertainty. We want to know. We want a sure bet, right? We want like an 80, 90% win rate or something like that, but there's no perfect strategy. Some of the best traders in the world, 50, 60% win rate, but they know how to add to their winners, and their average wins are significantly bigger than their average losses. So they don't need a high win rate to be consistently profitable. I made a video on this recently showing that Tom Hugard says that his win rate's about 55%. This is one of the best traders in the world. He wrote the book, The Best Loser Wins. Maybe you're familiar, maybe not. Either way, he's someone worth watching. He's here on YouTube, Trader Tom. Great book, Best Loser Wins. He shares that his win rate's around 50-something%. Okay. And this is one of the best of the best. We're talking 20 years in the game, at least. So I would argue that your ability to handle uncertainty is more important than your win rate, right? You just have to be able to accept. You just have to be able to accept that uncertainty, right? And so in this case, that would mean maybe losing. Yeah. Get used to it as a trader. You know, this is why live streaming is difficult sometimes. You know, traders don't really talk about that on YouTube, but I mean, it's hard to take a loss. No one likes that, right? If you're trading and you are ambitious and you want to do well, it's just about anyone, right? No one wants to suck. And one of the hardest things is taking a loss in trading. You just take the loss, right? And then to just like keep it moving. But try doing that in front of a group of people. It's even harder to do it live, right? On the internet. That's tough. But one of the reasons why I like live streaming is because it just helps me stick to my process, right? I hold myself accountable. I put myself out there and I say, look, this is my process. If I see a breakout, if I see a strong breakout on the open with 2 consecutive bull bars, one closing near its high, that's right here. Okay. My process is to get long, take the context into consideration, right? Now, this is a wedge top, possibly, right? But you know, what I did is I looked at the context, and the context told me that after this big test here, to me, this was like a major attempt from the bears to to break out to the downside. And the bulls came in, found buyers, and they've been pushing the price up. So I'm like, you know what? I think the bulls are in control right now. So once I see a setup that says, hey, here's your entry criteria, 2 consecutive bull bars, one closing on or near its high. The second one significantly bigger than the first one, right? That's a long setup for me. So as long as the context supports it, which it does, we're in a bull channel, we've got higher highs and higher lows, then it makes sense for me to enter. Now, I don't have to take every setup. I will not take every setup. But if I see the setup looks good, context is good, why not enter? Right? And if we get stopped out here, we stop and reevaluate. That's okay too. Right? It's taken a lot of work to just be comfortable with losing. And it's something I work on every day. I still don't like it, right? But you just have to know, like, this is such a game of patience, discipline, composure. I don't think there's anything that's ever tested my composure more than trading. Right. As we sit here and talk about maintaining composure in the face of losses. Case in point. The question when that happens is, how do you recover? My way of doing it is writing it down. So I keep a trade journal and I just document what's happening. And that helps me just kind of process the emotions and the thoughts and kind of clear it out of my space. We took a loss this morning, right? Expecting a bull breakout to the upside. We did not get that. We took it on the chin. No sweat. Like Tom Hugard says, the best loser wins. We shake it off. It's nothing. Then we wait. I was just patient, okay? And then finally, I can see that every time we get a strong breakout, traders fade it, right? So they're going for failed breakouts. What happened down here? You see this arrow? Look at 17 here, okay? So we got this strong bull leg here. Yes? Okay. So then the market then is coming back down into that area. Okay, follow me. And as soon as we did that, we went one tick below 17, okay? And then we got this move here, okay? So small move up, but that's exactly what we would expect to see where there was buying before. That's what happens in a trading range, classic trading range price action. So all I did then was say, okay, it'll probably happen again. Markets have memory. That's why you have support and resistance. So I'm going to put my order right around there and bet on the same exact thing happening again. So I got long there. And then, as I said, my risk management protocol is I will start with 2 times the ATR. So I'll go 2 times the ATR. So if my profit target's 3, then I'll make my stop loss 6. All we did is we traded the pattern, and all that means is that it was more probable than not that the chart would do what I was expecting, because we're doing reversals a lot. As the trade moved my way, I was ready to tighten up my stop to go from 6 points to 3 points, but I didn't even need to do that because we hit my profit target and the trade was closed. Okay, so a perfect example this morning of enormous patience required, and enormous ability to let shit go, and not let shit get to you. I hated taking that loss this morning, guys. I'll be so honest with you. I get on the live stream, I show up like, hey, I've got some effectiveness, I've got some confidence, and I show up and I get in here after this successful breakout to the upside, and then we go a few points into profit, and then the market goes sharply against me and I get stopped out and I lose money in front of every single person on the live stream here. That sucks, man. You know how good it feels to take a loss? It sucks, right? Try doing it in front of a bunch of people live on the internet. That sucks, man. I'll just be real with you guys. Just be 100% real. I hate that feeling. Hate it. But what did I do? I wrote it down. Hit stop. Was third leg. Wedge top. Bears got reversal. Tested the bottom of the channel. Okay. So I went from thinking this was a channel, which it looked like, to then actually watching it a little bit more and going, actually, this is more of a trading range. And then I said, you know what strategy fits a trading range? I know what part of my strategy fits a trading range. I've got a strategy for a trading range, which is I want to buy low, sell high. So I want to buy near the bottom, or I want to sell near the top. If you haven't seen my latest video on how to scalp effectively, or buy zone, sell zone strategy, go watch that video. Either way, I bought down here, I follow my protocols. Within a trading range, you want to sell up here and buy down here, right? So when you're near the top of the trading range, you want to sell. When you're near the bottom of the trading range, you want to buy. We're near the bottom of the trading range, so I want to buy. And then specifically, I like buying one tick below bull bar where there was buying before. One tick below where there was buying before. All right. We're real patient on this one, so let's see. We did it. We did it. We did it. Golf clap, golf clap, golf clap, golf clap, golf clap. I bought down here. I followed my protocols. I executed my strategy according to my rules and procedures, and then I called it a day. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more. And if you're curious at all about my strategy and how I trade, check this out. This is a document of my 3 favorite trades. As you can see here, I've got the pattern that I look for, as well as how I use my stop loss to limit my risk, and the exact rules I've come up with for how to set my profit targets so that I have the best chances of getting my money and getting out before it's too late. And if you'd like to download a copy of this for yourself, just hit the link in the description. I give it away for free. And I'll also include a 15-minute video that goes along with it where I show you real examples of these setups on the chart. Just go to the link in the description to get your copy, or go to tradesbybren.com/3setups. And next up, I recommend you watch this video here. Click the link on your screen to watch that now.